The percentage of Americans who are single is apparently at an all-time high. It now represents, in a certain age demographic, the majority. This has been trending apparently for a long time. It was being discussed, by the way, these new facts on Fox News' Outnumbered, their women's show. And Andrea Tantaros had an interesting little idea for why this is happening, what is causing this trend. Let's take a look at what she said.
It's the policies that we're seeing coming out of Washington that are disincentivizing marriage. Obamacare, for example. Yeah. People are getting divorced because it's cheaper to stay single and live in sin.
That's so sad. Don't punish them with their health care and their taxes.
But that's what they're doing. And look, if you talk to a lot of single girls, they'll say, guys don't want to get married. They're not manning up. They're these pajama boy beta males, and I can't find a real man. And so,
I don't know where you find those guys. I'm not one.
So both these genders are very frustrated.
Now, we'll get to the ridiculousness of blaming Obama for something that's been going on for 40 years, but am I crazy? Like, reassure me, am I crazy? Andrea Tantaros just dropped a, it's cheaper to stay single and live in sin. This isn't the 700 Club. This is Outnumbered. Fox News, for all the problems I have with it, is a political news network. And they just threw out the term living in sin as if it's the 700 Club or Brian Fisher's program or something like that. What is their demographic that you can just drop a living in sin? Andrea Tantaros, by the way, who I think is quite cute. Maybe that's why I'm focusing on her. She can't be more than 35 years old. She's talking as if she's a grandma from the 40s. I really think that for all that they say about how they're trying to attract every conservative American to watch their program, I think they accurately understand that they're preaching to 70-year-olds. That is something that even my grandparents wouldn't say, wouldn't drop that casually. Perhaps I'm just in a bubble and people still talk about living in sin, but for a news network that tries to portray itself as a modern representation of conservative America, it is ridiculous that she would throw a term around like that. Andrea Tantaros, she's not a priestess. Why is she talking like that? Maybe this is ridiculous. But anyway, let's go to the more substantive point. She is saying there that people are not getting married anymore because of Obamacare, something, something, blah, blah, blah. They said in the beginning of that segment, this is a trend that has been happening since 1976. For longer than Andrea Tantaros has been alive, this has been trending towards fewer marriages and more single people. And she thinks Barack Obama is responsible for it. So apparently around the age of, what could it be, 6, 7, he began to try to take out marriage in America. As a young boy, barely out of toddlerhood, he decided he was going to take out the institution of marriage in America. Andrea Tantaros seems smart, and she is certainly lovely to look at. But she apparently is a grade A moron. She is trying to attribute to the president something that has been going on for longer than she has been alive. And I understand that that's what their audience wants to hear. They want to hear everything pinned on the president. And look, certainly the president deserves a lot of, I'll say, scorn for a lot of the things that he's done. But he is not single-handedly responsible for a societal change as sweeping and as wide as people deciding to stay single for longer. That is ridiculous. That's absurd. That is reason enough to not watch Fox. Please don't watch it. I will watch parts of it to then clip out and to criticize on the show, but you should not watch it. And finally, I do want to mention the beta males thing that she threw out there. I hate the term beta males more than anything else in the world. There's only one thing that makes you a beta male in this world, and that is using the term beta male without irony. A beta male. Libs are teaching you to be beta males. No, you know what is teaching you to be what they call beta males? Fox News and conservative America. That is teaching you to be beta males. And here is why that is the case. Because they want every man in America to be absolutely terrified of everyone else in the world. If you're a man, you should be horrified and terrified about the assault that's going on from women against you. If you're a Christian man, you should be scared of Muslims, Sikhs, atheists, pretty much everyone. You should be terrified of them. If you are a straight man, you should be horrified of the gay agenda, and they're coming for your butthole. You should be scared of them. They want you to be terrified of everyone you come across in your day-to-day life. And then they have the temerity to say that libs are making you into beta males. That is the height of comedy, and it wasn't even on Red Eye.